Hi friends, welcome to my channel Green Meadows. Today we are going to talk about this beautiful air purifying plant, that is spider plant. And today I'm going to tell you the secret about these runners, guys. What we have, see here we also have these beautiful white color flowers on these. And if you want, like, we can propagate with these runners. So I'll tell you the secret behind it, how to grow these kind of runners in your plants. We'll be discussing about that today and I'll also show you how to propagate our plant. Okay, so guys, this is the spider plant. As we all know why it is very popular, and it has become really popular house plant these days. That is because it has a beautiful air purifying technique. It is a beautiful, wonderful air purifying plant. You can keep these near your windows, and you can keep these kind of plants. This is an indoor and outdoor plant, guys. Indoor means it is not completely shade loving plant or like that, but this can thrive in the if you have a west facing window, or else if you have east facing window, there facing the window you can put this plant. This will do great, and this will also do great outdoors. So this also loves the sun. And as I told you, I'll tell you the secret about these runners. See guys, look at this plant, this pot I'm telling you. Look at this one. This one I have grown with a small runner like this, guys. See this one, this like this only. This was a small runner. See how many I have got now. See, many are there. That is the reason this is called spider plant. And because as per what happens where the spider plant grows, if you keep the pot here near the soil, what will happen, these will grow directly from this. And this takes the energy from this pot, this soil. It will take the energy and it will grow and reach the ground, guys. It will grow, reach the ground, and from that ground it will start propagating there. It will grow roots. See, these have these small roots. If you can see these will develop into beautiful roots. That also update also I'll share you with you. So that is the that is the main reason that these get these pups. And when you propagate also, there are two types of propagations. You can also propagate this one in water, also in soil, and one more method is there. So today we are going to talk how we are getting these runners. These are called runners, guys. And these runners, these starting, see this one doesn't have runners. See, so the secret behind these runners is this one is kept in complete sun, guys. Yes, yeah, you'll find little bit of these kind of brown leaves here and there because of the sun, or else you can say that these we got because of if you don't water them properly also, you'll get like this. Or else if it is overwater also, you'll be having brown tips. So but if you keep this one in 3 to 4 hours of sunlight, see, this is what you get. But these runners, when they grow older, what happens is these take energy from the plant. So what is there, some people, they don't like the runners, but the look is there in the runners itself. If it is called a spider plant, it should look like a spider plant, what's say. So that is what I mean. See, so I just love these runners. So what I did, this one I have propagated. This one, this is 2 months old, guys, and this is I think 1.5 month old, I think so, and this is 1 month old. But still, this got these runners 15 to 20 days back itself. See how these are growing now. I'll just keep these like this. Let's see how this plant will grow in the future. So this plant, this is in hanging basket, guys. So this one, it was kept in in the shady area. Not it was in indirect sunlight. But this one, it was in direct sunlight. See how beautifully they grew. Some people say plants don't grow better with runners, but here is a result, guys. You can see how beautifully these all have propagated with runners only. Okay, so how you have to make the soil mix of this plant is you need to take normal garden soil with coco peat. Yes, moisture is important in this plant, and you need to take this vermicompost, and don't add sand. This doesn't love sand much. Yes, but this one needs well drained soil. You should only water this plant whenever the soil is ½ inch dry. Okay, whether you keep it in sunlight, if you are keeping this one in sunlight, it will take water every day, or alternate day you need to pour water in these. See, in the sunny days, see, in the summer also I have put this one in 3 to 4 hours of sunlight. Then also see how this one grew. As this is a rainy season now, it has these flowers on this plant, and this is a season, guys. At this time only you will get these runners. So what you have to do is, anyhow we are not getting much of sunlight because of the monsoon, so what you can do is you can just put these pots in the sunlight, okay, so that you can get more and more pups like these. Many people, they complain that I have put my spider plant in a good place, but still I'm not getting these pups. Sometimes a year cross by, but still you won't get these babies. So what you need to do is put this in a sunlight. You'll definitely see the change, guys. In the growth also you'll see the change. See, this one used to get 3 to 4 hours of sunlight, and this one used to get around 1 or 2 hours of sunlight. See, there is a change, right? And this one is kept in indirect light. So there is a lot of change in this plant itself. Yeah, this one is little younger one, but still there is a change, guys. So that is the thing. I spoke about soil and fertilizer. Coming to fertilizer, you can put seaweed solution in this. Don't put much of fertilizer. Oh yeah, you can add vermicompost, and you can add this seaweed solution to this. What you can do is seaweed granules you can put in water overnight, and next day that water you can give to these plants. Okay, little bit of granules, only this much of granules in 1 liter of water. If you put it, when they dissolve, that water you should give it to these plants. Okay, you can also spray, you can also put it in the soil, but I spray because that works best for me. So that is upon you. So every gardener they learn from their own experiences. Yeah, so this is my experience what I'm sharing with you guys. Seriously, you can see the change, and I'll also show you how to propagate. See this shoot, what has come out of this plant. This comes in this season itself mostly, and this shoot, it is really important. This is the stem. From this pup is getting the energy. See, it doesn't have any soil media or nothing, but this grows bigger and bigger every day. So how is that? That is because of this stem that is getting the energy from. So what you can do, whenever you propagate, you can take a plant here, put the soil in this, and then you can just, without removing this stem, you can just propagate it like this. So this will start getting roots, and when it get roots, like after like a week or so, you can see the change definitely in the plant. At that time you can just detach from this cord, and you can let it grow. See, this is, so these both are getting the shoots, guys. These both have kept in the sunlight. So that's what is the secret I wanted to share with you. Fertilization I told you, watering I told you, I told you the soil media, and what else, sunlight requirement also I told you. Yeah, so propagation I'll show you. Let's go for the propagation. So guys, as you can see, this is one more variety of the spider plant. See, in between you have this white one, and again here you have this green leaves. This variety also looks very beautiful. See, these are the pups which I've brought from my friend. I have only the green variety which I told you. The middle part is green and other is white. Sides will be white, and see this one also. So these pups I'm going to propagate it now. I'll show you how I propagate it. See, one I have put this in this. See, in this bottle of mine. See, in water, this is like water method. If you want to propagate it in water, you can just place these. This is a root area. Here, from here, you will develop the roots. So this part, you can just snip it off like this, and you can just put this one in water. See, this part, upper part should be up, guys. Only the roots should be submerged in this water. Okay. So here is the container in which, see, this is a DIY bottle which I've tied it here, and this is a container in which I'm planning to put this cutting. Okay. And the potting media what I've taken, guys, is completely garden soil with coco peat and vermicompost. Coco peat is more in this, you can say 60% of coco peat, and then 20% of garden soil, and then vermicompost. Okay. So yeah, so here is our cutting. See, guys, so you have to keep this cutting moist till it gets the roots. See here, this is the part where it will get the roots. So this one will go down. Okay. And you no need to put it completely down there. You can just make little bit of space and just put this one. Okay, like this. See, just like this, and just fill this up like this. If you put water anyhow, this is gonna go down. See how is this looking, how beautiful this one is looking. So now I'm going to put water in this, and there are two actually. This is a baby one. Here also one more is there. I didn't know whether this will propagate or not, so I just left it like this. If it propagates, it is well and good, but this one will do good. See here, guys, currently it is in the afternoon now when I'm recording. Okay, in the afternoon, as you can see, there is no sun in this area. It will get only 1 to 2 hours of morning sunlight, and it won't be getting sunlight in this part. But as you can see, this is in complete bright area, and this spider plant will do very good in the bright area. And as this is a cutting, I'm not putting this one in sunlight. Okay, so let's pour water in this and see. Let's pour water. You can do it slowly, as this is a new cutting and there is no root. So we'll just pour a little bit of water. See, the water is draining out. As you can see, I've made lot of holes. I've also made hole here also. See, this is dripping here, so that it should not, water should not stagnate. There is one more hole here. This is coming off. So the thing is, you have to make good number of holes. The drainage should be very good for the spider plant. Okay, and once we pour the water and the water comes out, that means our soil is completely drenched in water. Okay. As this is the first time, we'll pour more, but next time you should pour it whenever you feel the soil is dry. Don't pour it again and again. Yes, till you get the roots, you just keep it moist. You have to keep the soil moist. Okay, so this is it, guys, about the spider plant. So guys, after 3 to 4 days, this cutting which we have placed in the water, I'll show you. See, you can just look at the results here. See how it got roots. See, you see this? These are the roots, guys. See how this one got the roots in just 3 to 4 days, guys. See, I'll also show you the other cutting which I have placed in the soil. So this is a container, guys, which we have put. See, here it is, the cutting. Sorry, this runner. I'll just show you. Just wait and show you how this one rooted. Okay, look at this. I think. See how beautiful it is rooted. Couldn't believe it, in only 3 to 4 days This is the result, guys. Yeah, this baby also, I think this is also is rooting. Look at this one. So guys, as I told you, it is very easy to grow this plant. You can just put it like this also. This will start growing. It will just catch the soil and it will start growing. Okay.